Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are going to be going over levels 14 to 20 EXP hunting guide. So I did this for levels 1 to 13, mostly based off of my Shadow Knight. I've been keeping track of which camps I've been going to get experience, and it is shaded a little bit towards the evil side, but I think anybody could do a lot of these. They give you some ideas at least, so it's worth a watch for pretty much anybody. But if you are a troll, an ogre, probably work best for you. But dark elves, maybe Ixar, anybody else really. Like I duo with people that are good races too. So half the time I'm duoing with people, yeah, with Trey. So and he's a paladin, a dwarf, half elves, stuff like that. So should work for everybody, but I do have to say it's a little bit shaded towards the evil side, the trolls, the ogres, stuff like that. So let's get into it on our channel here. Look at that handsome face and 8,160 subscribers. Let's go. Let's get some more. Hit subscribe. All right, playlists. Let's go check out this Shadow Knight playlist here, and we'll go over all of the stuff. Got 29 videos on this bad boy, just for you. So yeah, you can see right here. That's not it. Right here is where we did it last time. So we went 1 to 13. So today we're going to be going 13 to 20 or something like that. 14 to 20, whatever you want to call it. So we'll go into each one of these videos and I'll quickly explain what I did for experience and show you some examples and get the heck out of there. Some of these do need some more views, please. I mean, look at this one right here, 171. That's pretty low. 198. This one has 1K. That was great. But those couple need a little bit more. This was cool. Breaking spiders and Guk. That was fun. A little bit. I don't think some of these, like the thumbnails, aren't very good, so that's probably why. But this one, doing the island outside of Cazic, was pretty fun. But here's the first one we're gonna do. Right about here. So let's get into it and see what we're doing on this one. We got to add, of course. So let me. Yeah, I'll try to minimize that this time. I know last time I had a couple of those instances happening, but let's go to theater mode so it's a little bit bigger. Here we are. We're level 13. Can we make this higher quality? Not playback speed, idiot. Oh my gosh. Exit full screen. Um, let's see. What do we got? Quality. Wow. We go at least 720. Jeez Louise. All right, so this was that lizard camp in Rathe Mountains. You pretty much go straight front. Let's play it. Probably won't do the audio, but I'm level 13 here, and this took me. You could take this all the way from 13 to 14 if I remember correctly. But there was 3 lizards in the camp there, or 3 total maybe, and it was really good. And there's bugs nearby that you can do too. So this could take you easily from 13 to 14. I think it was getting towards the green, a little bit on the green side. But you see 2 here, and then you got 1 over here by this totem. 6-minute, 40-second spawn, if I remember correctly, Rathe Mountains. And then there's bugs over there too. I'll probably show it later. Here's me fighting one of them, Lizard Man Warrior. And we went over the patch notes on this one too, so let me get a little bit further in. Killing the lizards. Becomes nighttime. So here's the 1 spawn. There's 2 in the camp. Pretty good too. They drop bronze weapons. It was the first place I saw bronze weapons dropping in the game. And then I wanted to show the bugs too, because they're still, I think they're mostly green, but ever so occasionally they're blue, and you can do those too if you can swing it. If you want to, if you're doing all 3 and you still have time, you can also do these bugs right here. So I show that on the video. You can watch all of these. I'm just trying to make it into a little condensed one easy to watch video instead of you having to click through all of them, but I would appreciate if you would click through all of them. That'd be great. I think I show it around the end where you can kill the bugs too. Anyway, but that's the first camp I did. That's the first camp I did. It was Rathe Mountains. And to explain how to get there, maybe we can go to the wiki or something. I did that last time. I don't know if I feel like doing that this time, but I'll try to explain. You go, as you enter Rathe Mountains, all you do is go straight. You don't take a left or a right. You keep going straight until you see the bugs. You go all the way past the bugs to the last bug you see and take a little left, and then do right wall strats. You should see some ogre merchants, and if you continue to do right wall strats past the ogre merchants, if you look to the left, you'll see this little camp. If you see the bugs, you went too far. This is a really good one for 13 to 14 here. So let me go queue up the next one for 14 to 15. Okay, here's the next camp I would recommend. I am still level 13, so it's another one you could do at 13. It is Cazic-Thule, just inside of Cazic-Thule, killing the broodlings and the camp out after that. So let's get this going here. As you can see, level 13, about halfway through. One thing you have to keep in mind, this is right outside of Cazic, so we're at the zone line of Cazic. One thing you'd have to keep in mind is the ogre guard that walks up to the zone line. So if the ogres don't like you, don't be just hanging out right outside of Cazic. It's kind of difficult to find where you're supposed to like hang out. If you hang out inside of Cazic, then people could train to the zone line. If you hang out right outside of Cazic, then you got the ogre guard that comes through every once in a while. So got to deal with those. But the two I'm talking about are right here, the broodlings. Also good at 13. And then you go through these doors, and there's a little camp in there that you can pull from as well. One problem I ran into was the proselytes, or it's like casters that you run into. So you see me killing the two broodlings, breaking those. I can't remember the timer in here. Can't remember the timer in here. I think it's like 22 minutes or something. But you have enough to where you can keep going. You got like 4. I think I was breaking them there. Here we go. We broke one. So that's what I was. You kill one, you zone it. You come back in, you break them like that because the zone line's right there. So the first pull you do, you're gonna have 2. You kill one, you zone it, you come back in, you get all ready to go again. You let it break a little bit, and then you kill the other one. And you could just sit there and do that because those 2 are always broodlings. So as long as broodlings are giving you experience, you could do that. So recommended at level 13. That's what I did anyway. Let's see if I show through the door. I think I do. So here's the door, and you might get unlucky. You might get the pros. I didn't really get a pro until I had cleared the camp a few times, but it will happen eventually. Let's see if I go through the door. Come on, man. Do you ever go through it? We got another broodling. Where'd I get that from? Maybe I'm waiting for them to spawn. Then my other idea was to like kill these 2, then go outside. You'll see that in the next video where we map out the island outside of Cazic, that there is stuff out there to kill too. So you could kill these 2 broodlings, then go outside, kill some stuff, come back in, kill the 2 broodlings, go outside, kill some stuff. Pretty good for 13. I'm pulling that broodling again. I know I end up going through the doors eventually. I don't know if I did that on a different video or what, but I know it got pretty interesting at some point. Got a warrior here. I do go through the door. All right, let's check it out. So there's warriors, there's broodlings, and then there's pros. And there's one like roamer out here that's kind of hard to get. You would think you could get a single, but there's other lizards like up above and behind you that will join in sometimes. But the cool part is you're right by the zone lines. If you have a bad pool, you just zone it. And good Zim value here and everything. Pretty good loot. I think they drop bronze some of the time. And I thought it was pretty cool. I had fun there. I still recommend it. I thought it was good. It's just the pros are like yellow. And I think one-on-one I could probably beat them, but you got to like really be ready for them. Maybe have your harm touch up or your lay on hands up. But yeah, this would be my next one I would recommend after the lizards in Rathe Mountains and the bugs in Rathe Mountains would be Cazic-Thule. The first 2 broodlings by the door, and then either going in and doing that first little camp past the door, or going back out and doing some stuff outside of Cazic. So pretty good one there. I do recommend. Okay, I knew I had some more of this camp. The next video, I was still at Cazic, getting closer and closer to 14, but still level 13. And Was still doing the same thing here. But I knew I had some more footage of it. Killing the broodlings inside of Cazic was pretty fun. I like it. Breaking them. Now, this is the one where I had that really close fight where I had to harm touch and stuff. So super recommended if you haven't watched this one. It's a really close fight. It's also a video that doesn't have as many views as it probably should. We got the Lizard Man Warrior there pulling it from the camp just inside the doors. I got two. I think that one of them was a roamer. This might be the close fight. Because I think warriors are a little bit higher than broodlings. Yeah, broodlings are definitely the lowest level because they're right inside the zone. And then warriors are a little bit tougher. So I got two of the tougher ones. I just harm touch there, maybe? Maybe not. But I know it was a really close fight at some point. Yeah, look at this. 20%. This thing was like half health. And somehow I pull off the victory. It's pretty sweet. It was really satisfying to win this one. Just life tapping a bunch, hoping for some big hits. And yeah, look at that. Got him down. Bang. Gain experience. Getting close, man. We need one more bubble. One more bubble, and we'll be at 14. So we can get some through the door action. A broodling there. Probably just waiting for them to repop. Yep. I don't mind that. I don't mind sitting there and just getting the two broodlings, like playing it super safe. Here we go through the door. There's a broodling, but also something was casting on it, you know. So let's see what happens here. Pull it. And I got it by itself, so that will happen sometimes. Nice and easy, broodling. No. Heading through the door. Trying to get this roamer. It's so hard to get it. Like when... I think I'm doing a slow-mo replay here of this. Potentially. That or I'm lagging really bad. I think it's just a slow-mo replay. If I go to pull it, and then multiple things come. Like a pro comes as well. Well, here we have the proselyte. Which I can't remember what happens exactly. Do I have to zone it or do I kill it? Yeah, it's whooping my butt. It hit me for 74 points of damage at level 13. I think those are like up to level 17 though, so it is what it is. Hopefully you don't get those, but if you can avoid them, it's pretty good there in Cazic. If you can bring a duo with you, that'd be great. But another one for 13, same thing, but I wanted to show a little bit more of it. So all right, now we're level 14 finally. So this will be for 14 to 15. We are outside of Cazic. It's going to be the mapping out the island outside of Cazic, which isn't super mapped out on the wiki. So I decided to do it myself pretty much. And we are like a bubble and a half into 14. So we'll skip through this real quick. Mystics out here. There's all these little totems, or whatever you want to call them, these little pyramids with the lizard man, like mystics and warriors and stuff like that standing on them. And, you know, some are better than others. You'd have to watch the video to see exactly which ones to pull, because I do figure it out pretty good. But, you know, there's the river. So there's like a couple standing by the river, by the bridge. There's some up in the corner where the bridge is, except for you go to the... If you're like facing away from Cazic and looking at the bridge, if you go to the left into the corner, there's a few right there. And then there's the little pyramids where sometimes there's like a single spawn, sometimes there's like 5 of them or 4 of them. There's a couple roamers out there. Like, it's pretty decent if you go at the right level. And I think level 14 was pretty good. And here we go. But yeah, just right outside of Cazic, just to show that this was another place you could maybe add to the inside Cazic. It was working. I was getting experience. You know, here's one of the pyramids. I think with the single on it. It's a warrior, which was blue. So that was cool. I did put in a chapter in case you don't like the nighttime stuff. There's that warrior again. I think by himself there. But I explain it in the video if you want more information. 2 bubbles into 14 there, outside of Cazic. Fighting a couple of them here. Not sure where exactly that is. Maybe in the tunnel. There's a couple of them. Yeah, there's a couple that stand outside of the tunnel. So you can fight those. Then you got all these pyramids. You see this one? I think that's a roamer. It's a nice one to grab. There's a single up there. That's a nice one to grab. Out by the bridge is pretty nice. In the corner by the bridge is pretty nice. You'll figure it out. There's a couple pyramids that there's just too many, and you either have to break them or just ignore them. And then there's, up by Cazic, there's 2. There's a couple roamers that are single pools. There's like 1 or 2 pyramids that have single lizards in them. And then, like I said, out by the river, by the bridge, there's a couple that are pretty easy. So as long as you aren't stupid and like don't pull the wrong pyramids, and even if you do, you can break them and run zone it and come back and stuff like that. It's pretty good. There's lots of them, and it was pretty good for level 14. There are some greens out there, but there's quite a bit of blues too. And I think the greens oh, here we are by the water. So we run out to, like, there's that single pool. It's like the last pyramid before you get to the bridge. So the furthest one away from Cazic, there's a single pool. He is green there, but sometimes he's blue. And then this is the roamer. Or no, this is one by the bridge. This one's blue. It's a mystic. Pretty sure that's the one. Let's see how we pull up to it. We just killed that single in the pyramid. Now we're heading towards the bridge. There's the bridge. And there's the mystic. Just standing there all by itself. It's green, but like I said, it's a mixture of greens and blues. And if you keep going that way, there's a corner with like 2 or 3 of them. So pretty cool. I liked it as something I haven't really seen too often out there. So that's what I did anyway. It's getting darker now. So outside of Cazic was pretty fun. That's where I think you should maybe sit, like right around there, I think I was saying. But that's another one you can do to get to level 15, from 14 to 15. Okay, so we are still level 14, so here's another one for you. Another little lizard man camp. That's how it's gonna be as an ogre, as a troll. Especially as an ogre, you're gonna be killing lots of lizards. But this one's in Rathe Mountains. Rathe Mountains, not the same one as before, not near the bugs. This one is actually closer to the zone line to Firot. You come in, you take a left, and then you do right wall strats. You'll see one lizard camp. You go past that one. You keep going around the corner, and this is that one right here. But you can do the first one too. So you kind of go back and forth and do both of them. So here we are about to hit level 15. And we have these lizards right here. If you go further out, that would be where, like, I think the hill giants are. There's like a couple guards up on a hill. I think that's where the hill giants are. So we are pretty close to where you would farm the hill giants, but closer to Firot than if you're doing the hill giants, you're closer to that hill. You're going around that hill trying to get hill giants. This is way off to the side as you're entering that area. There goes Haston. But we got 2 here. One of them is a guard sometimes, lizard man guard, which is like a dark blue. And then the other one is going to be like a warrior or something like that. Sometimes green, sometimes blue. I'm a shadow knight, so I'm doing a lot of camps where it's a mixture of blue and green, like light blues, stuff like that. So pretty safe. All these spots are pretty safe. There's not going to be, the proselytes and the one was a little bit dangerous, but every once in a while you'll have a monkey wrench. But I'm really trying to get you a bunch of light blues, greens, blues, stuff like that. But yeah, you kill these 2, and then you can also go do like this guard is dark blue. There's basilisks out here. We'll do those in a minute. That's part of this. But killing the guard. The guard doesn't always spawn, but it spawns quite a bit. So here's the other one. We got a warrior. It's blue, as you can see right there. So there's 2 of them. You just got to break them. It's pretty easy. And that left spawn is a guard. You know, every other time or so. Like this time it wasn't. It's a 6-minute spawn, 6-minute 40-second spawn. So you can either just sit here or you can go back and forth between the 2 camps, or maybe you can kill some basilisks or whatever. But I think I just probably sat on it because I do a lot of dad camping. So sitting here, warrior, killing them over and over. And then there is another one. I think I go to it eventually. Here it is. All right, so we do head to the other one. So it's back towards Firot. There's this one too. There's like 3 of them. I think it's a little bit lower though. Like the other one had the guard every once in a while, which was a higher blue. So I was really sitting on that one. This one had more greens and stuff, but also blue sometimes. So you could do both. You could end up with like 5 lizards every 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Like it's almost you can almost can't kill more than that anyway. So go between these 2 lizard camps back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And if you do have a duo with you, you can pull some basilisks if you run out of lizards. But I thought it was really good. Like I said, coming in from Firot, you take your first left. You have to kind of like climb through. It's not like an easy path. Like it's not super noticeable of a path, but it's there. Everybody knows it's there. Like it's really open straight. It's really open to the right. The one to the left is kind of like climb over a little rock or something. But as soon as you go over that, you do right wall stretch, you'll see this lizard camp right here. And then you can keep going to the other one if you want to, which is a little bit higher with just 2 lizards. This one has 3. This pop seemed to be a little bit higher too. Like these 2 were green a lot, and then it was like this one was a little bit more blue. So I'd come over here, maybe grab this one, then go back, grab this one, go back, grab this one, go kill the other 2, grab this one, go kill the other 2, go back and forth, back and forth. Maybe leave the greens alone if I didn't have time to kill them. You know what I mean? Still dropping somewhat bronze weapons and stuff. But I think that's all I did in this one. I did ding 15. I do end up dinging 15 here. I think it's off this one right here. Off this warrior. And it's green. So that'd be pretty cool if I can get 15 here. You know, I'm showing first one we showed from 0 to 13. Here we're kind of showing from 13 to 20. So you know, the first one was the lizards in Rathe Mountains, and then the Cazic-Thule broodlings, and then outside of Cazic-Thule, and now these right here. So that's the order of operation if you want to follow along with what I did. I was doing these for a little while. Sometimes I switch camps just for videos. Like I could have sat here longer, but got level 15 off of this one. Rathe Mountains lizard camps by the Hill Giants. I forgot to say, by the way, the reason I'm doing this video today too is that I keep getting an unknown error when I try to log into the game, so I didn't even get to play today. And I had this video on the back burner anyway. I was gonna do this eventually anyway, but couldn't log into the game. Kept getting an error, and hopefully it sorts itself out by Wednesday. This is your last Sunday video. The experiment is over. I owed you one more, but you guys did earn a little bit more, I feel. Now, there are a couple videos where we had real low views, but we had a banger or 2. We had a good live stream, I think 1 good live stream. So, I don't know. Out of the 3 games I've tried so far, this has been the best. So, I think I'm going to throw you at least 1 extra live stream a month or something. You could, if it's not over yet, like until next Sunday when I start whatever new game I'm going to try, to see if that works. You know, if the views start going up on this playlist, then you could still gain like a extra video a week. But as it stands right now, I think more like an extra stream a month or something like that. But here we are in Rathe Mountains again. This time I'm duoing with Trey, and how you get here is you come in from Firot, you take a right this time. You do right wall strats. There's one little dip off that you skip. You kind of just go to the middle. This is the middle raised area. You can't really miss it. But there's orcs up here, a little orc camp on top of the hill. And it worked. It was going pretty good. It went pretty good. I don't know if you could do it solo at 15. But duo, it was fine. We were actually probably could have like if there's one more, it would have been great. Like we were kind of sitting around for a minute here and there, but orc warriors, orc priests up on the hill um, was pretty good from 15 or at 15 for 15 to 16. Forget how many there was. There's like one, two, three or four of them, probably four, something like that. You have stuff like wildlife around the camp as well, but it's mostly green. There was a priest I found wandering, and then you can't be just running around everywhere. Like on this hill, a little bit further, I don't know which direction, but the other side of the hill, there's like a little goody good camp that you have to watch out for. That they would aggro me if I got too close to them, but I never did. It was like paladins or something up there. Um, wasn't a problem for me, but I did have to watch out for them cresting the hill, like, ooh, there they are, type of thing. But these warriors worked for me at level 15 in a duo. You might have to be like 16 to do it solo. You might be able to do it solo at 15. Depends on your equipment and stuff like that. But it was almost like we crushed it as a duo. So I don't know. I never tried it as a solo, but it's possible. I think it's possible. But orcs in Rathe Mountains on top of the hill, as soon as you turn right, coming in from Firat, would be the next camp I'd recommend at level 15, 15 to 16, something like that. Okay, next camp, next experience camp. At level 16 now, we're in Upper Guk. So we're in Upper Guk now. So let's go through and see what's the deal here. I think we're doing spiders. Spiders in Upper Guk would be the next recommendation. Level 16. Killing my way, on my way, I think. Something happened there. I forget what happened. Watch the video if you want to see more. Go through the water. Spiders are really easy to find. You just do right wall strats. It's super easy. You can do the gators too, if I remember correctly. So there's gators in here too. These things aren't, they won't aggro you, but they are social. So watch out for that. And then you have the large spiders that it's kind of a problem, but if you do certain spiders, you don't really run into the large spiders. It's pretty fine. But you got two here at this first one. So we're coming in Upper Guk, right? From Sinnycool. We do right wall strats. You hit the water, you keep doing right wall strats. You see a gator, you keep doing right wall strats. You'll see the spiders. The first spiders that you see, there's two of them. So you got to break those. And, you kill those two, you break them. And then you got the gators too, if you want to do the gators. There's a gator that you're going to see maybe pathing in the water as you're coming to the spider camp, and then there is the one that's sitting there that you pass by as you're going to the spider camp. And then if I would turn around and keep going right, there's like water that leads to the scryer room, and there's two more gators there. Now the gators are all, I think, green, but they do give experience. So, and they're really easy to kill. So, if you can't, there's too many spiders for you and you can't break them, because there's, I think to the right there's three, and then if you keep going, there might be three that way too. So if you're in here solo, you may just kill these two spiders and then the four gators. Two spiders, four gators, two spiders, four gators, two spiders, four gators, and that'll work for level 16, I would say. But let's see what I do. Killing a frog for some reason. Maybe I had to zone it. Here's the spiders again. See how I did that. Same two spiders, first two spiders. You got to break them. Whether you kill one and then zone it, or you kill both of them, just break them so they don't pop at the same time. One other thing to note is sometimes people will train through this area. So, like in our duo, we had a trio actually, which we'll probably show on this, and we went in and went to the right where the three spiders spawn, cleared that out and sat in there, so we weren't on the train tracks. But having to zone it here, I forget why, but go watch the video. I had to zone it a couple times. See where I'm at here. All right, so I'm just waiting for my pop, right? There's two here, one right around the corner. So you'll see one, if you pull it, this other one right around the corner is going to come too. Here's the water. There's the roaming gator, my pet being a jerk. So that was the roaming gator. Kill this spider. Killing it, killing it, killing it. There's the gator. Got some gators here. This is the way I was talking about. That goes to the scryer. Like we were just this way over here. It's just around the corner. There's 2 gators there. It's kind of hard to fight in the water. Sometimes your spells will get messed up. But this can turn into quite a decent camp if you keep going with it and you learn it. Or you bring a duo. You can do all these spiders. I think there's a special spawn too that drops like a shield. We got the shield eventually with the trio. There's that other gator I was talking about. It's like you... My mic keeps doing the every 20 minutes thing. You might as well kill them, you know. They're solo, single pools, I think, experience. So I might as well kill the gators. That's what I'm doing here. I think we got another one coming down the hallway or in the water. Bang, killing that one too. It's a gator right there. You know, watch the video, but basically spiders and gators at level 16. If I can show like a little bit more before we move on to the next thing, which is probably just more of this, really. I think I just end up duoing it next. So same kind of, we'll have more footage of it. Killing gators. I just don't think I end up killing more than just the front 2 spiders and then all the gators. And that's what I do for the whole time. I mean, six different mobs. So it was pretty nice for a solo camp. We're going to go kill some spiders here in a sec. There's that croc. You know, you prioritize the spiders and breaking the spiders, and then you fit in the gators when you can. Because the spiders are the real thing that you're camping and getting experience for. And then you just add the gators in during your downtime. But you break these 2 real nice, and then in between you kill the gators, basically. Alright, so next one on the playlist is, we're level 16, we're a little bit over a bub in, and, I think, yeah, we're duoing with, Trey. So I just brought him to the camp, showed him the camp, but we were able to kill more. We tried to set up in the water, and it just wasn't working because, you know, I'm trying to get away from those trains. And my first thought was, hey, let's go over here in the water. But it interrupts you a lot. You don't get to cast very good, you know? So we're just adding more. We're still killing gators in between, but doing those front 2 spiders. And here's the 3 spiders to the right, I think. No, that's to the left. One bad thing about being an ogre is I had to duck a lot to pull this camp. I did figure it out a little bit eventually, but at first it's really annoying with a pet, with having to duck while you pull and stuff like that. It's a little bit annoying, but I think we're about to pull 3 spiders. Pretty fun. The spiders won't aggro you, they're social, so if you pull one and they see that, if one spider sees you hitting another spider, then they're gonna come get you. Pulling one, there's 3 in there. So we got to fight 3 of them. And yeah, like I said, watch out for the large spiders. They're a little bit higher level. Wasn't too bad with a duo, though. Fighting 3 spiders, rooting, breaking them. You know, eventually we broke these 2. We were pulling these 2. We were pulling quite a few. It was fun. You should check it out. But moved in a little bit. We're trying to get off the main path. You know, getting some good experience there. About to pull again. I think we're just waiting for the front 2 to pop. Got them broke nicely. Pulling that one. You know, killing it. They're still blue. This is at level 16. The other one pops. Pull it. Kill it. See what else we did. Killing gators as well. Might as well. Still giving experience. There's 4 of them. There's another one. Heading in, and I think that's to the left. I think to the right there was a large spider, so I didn't want to mess with it, so I kept going to the left instead. You just gotta avoid those if you can't. And then we end up breaking the one to the left, and now we got 5 spiders and 4 gators for this duo. Pretty cool. I had fun. I had fun pulling it and breaking it. That's the whole point of this, how to pull and break a camp. I explain it in the video and everything. Like I had it down to a science, and we were just crushing it. I mean, Shadow Knight Cleric's a pretty good duo, so it wasn't like it was super hard or anything. But it's really fun to, have consistent pulls and break a camp perfectly and everything. I'm halfway through 16 now. It was really fun. So definitely one that needs some more love. Killing spiders still. So I kill spiders for quite a while. I thought it'd be something fun to do in Upper Guk. I kind of want to go back to Upper Guk and do something else. That was mainly it. Front 2 spiders, left 3 spiders, 4 gators, duo with a cleric, Shadow Knight. Do I ding 17 in this? I think I would say it in the... Yeah, so I'm still level 16, but I could have got to 17. So 16, 17, spiders, pretty good. All right, here we are at level 17. Still doing the spiders, just hit 17. This time we do a trio, and we kill the front 2 spiders, gators. We take over the right room, clear that out, put that on a timer, and then we're killing like all kinds of spiders with 3 people. We got a Shadow Knight, a cleric, a mage, and we're just crushing spiders. It's a pretty good live stream. It kind of got crappy towards the end, but just killing pretty much all the spiders now. So level 17 with the trio, we're just killing all the spiders. So that's the room to the right, and I ended up clearing it out and having us sit in there because I wanted to be off the main path. Because I think at the beginning, like, Trey and the mage died because of a train. Some dude was trying to do the scryer and had to zone it, and then we got all these frogs on us, and so that made us go in here and clear out this room and then put it on a timer and stuff like that. So you will see us sitting in that room eventually. I was messing with my video. It looks pretty crappy on this one. Is this where are we in the room yet? Oh no, I end up pulling to this room. I think I'm messing with my video quite a bit. Trying to make it look good, but never really got it looking great. The room might be popping here. I think we're sitting in there at this point. Yeah, the video looks horrible on this one because of all the color. I was messing with the chroma key or whatever in the gamma. Trying to find the boys, like, where are they sitting? Anyway, I was still pulling gators, pulling all kinds of spiders. I ended up running through the water quite a bit because of, having to duck so much. I found that running through the water was a little bit better. But here's those 3 we were pulling. Like, there's those 3 spiders. There's 2 more this way. You got frogs in front of the scryer room. So there's so many spiders, it's crazy. There's like, okay, 2, 4, there's probably like 12 spiders, and then you have 4 gators, and then you have like 3 frogs. So a full group could do this. And then it's actually an actual camp with a special spawn, like a spider that drops that shield that we do end up getting. And then you're right close to the scryer room too. You could really make this into a crazy good camp. But go check it out if you want to see more. It's basically just all the spiders in a trio at level 17-ish. Yeah, level 17, bub and a half in. I don't think I end up leveling or anything, but we'll see here. 17, 2 bubs in almost. Killing frogs now. Right outside the scryer room, that's the scryer room. So we added a lot of stuff. Just every single spider, every single gator, and all the frogs outside of the scryer. I think we were killing at some point in this one. So yeah, that'd be my recommendation for level 17. Some sort of business there with the spiders and right outside the scryer and the gators and stuff in Upper Guk. Okay, here's the next camp. It's the the Triangle EXP Dad Camp. That one did pretty well. I was happy with that. It did okay. But we are level 17, about to hit 18, so that's what I would recommend for this one. We are in Southern Row now, so done with the spiders. Did the spiders for a while. Did lizards in Rathe Mountains for a while. Did Cazic for a while. Did bugs in Rathe Mountains for a while. Did spiders for a while. Like, you stay places for a while. But on this one, we're gonna ding 18, and I found this little triangle you can do in Southern Row. If you follow the wall, once again, right wall strats, get to this dervish camp. It's like right before the dervish camp on the wall. There's this little like nook you can kind of hide in. And if you like summon your pet, get way back in the nook, summon your pet so your pet's way as far back in the nook as it can be, then nothing will really mess with you. I think like one madman attacked me, but then I repositioned myself and nothing ever attacked me again. But there's 2 static spawns here. 3 actually. That's why it's a triangle. There's 3. So 3 points. 6-minute spawn was pretty good. There's one right there. It's the Undead Tower, but a special spawn. Super rare, of course. Of course, it spawns on me, just like the pros in Cazic, or there's always a monkey wrench. But that was part of the triangle for a while. Like, Undead would spawn right there. But eventually it became a named, like a level 25 named or something like that. Same thing happened in Lake Rathe with the web claw on that one island with the birds. But here's the Orc Warrior. This is the thing we're really sitting on, is the Orc Warrior. It's the closest one. And it spawns just on that hill right there. Like, we're really close to where it spawns. You set up shop in the nook. And then the closest little, like, hill along the wall has the Orc Warrior. And he was always blue for me. Like, you'll see a bunch of Orc Warriors, like Orc camps and Orc Warriors along your way from Inethul, if you're doing the right wall strats, and they'll mostly be green. But this one was always blue for me. It was all by itself in the sand, like along the wall. You'll find it. It's part of the triangle. And he was just always blue. And I would sit on him. And if nothing else, I was killing him. And then you have this dervish right here. This guy right here, he's out. There's the camp, but he's out far away from the camp, so you can solo pull him. And, I'd kill him too. It was almost always blue as well. And then the undead in the tower. So that's the triangle. The Orc Warrior by the wall, by your nook. The dervish standing out from the camp by itself, the single pull. It is a caster, but you smoke him because he's got low HP. And then the undead in the tower, which monkey wrench, a special named, super rare special named, could spawn there. If it does, maybe have one of your other characters come and clear it out, and it probably won't be back for a while. Not supposed to be that common, but I seem to get all the crazy rare stuff when I'm not looking for it. Like Webclaw and Equestrial and this undead guy here and pros. I don't know. It seems to always happen. But I do ding 18 on this one. There's the Cutthroat. That's would be the one I'd kill next. There's other stuff out there too. Like, if something happens, if like the undead, if the special name spawns in the undead tower there, you can pull other stuff just out in the field. I was finding stuff. If I needed something, I would find it. There's a lot of greens, but you could find blues if you need them. It's not like the end of the world if the special undead spawns in this tower. You can see he's not there right now. It's a blue sand mummy. You got madmen you got to watch out for, and there's a couple other things, but still pretty cool. You pull it over here. You're about to see where. I set my pet there. It's not where I ended up recommending to set him. And then now I got a madman on me too. I think I ended up getting 3 things on me in this fight. Like a cougar joins in too or something. But go check the video out if you want to see more. But yeah, the little triangle worked really good for me. I even had people comment that they like the camp and stuff. Doesn't always happen. But here's the nook. So I end up setting my pet guarding way back in there. Just dinged 18. I think it's even good all the way to 19. So, yeah. Southern Row, go check it out. Triangle EXP Dad Camp. 6-minute spawns. Ding 18. Let's go. Next up, we have basilisks in Rathe Mountains. So I'm level 18. I'm about to hit 19. I'm in a duo with a rogue, Trey's rogue. So we ended up fear kiting these basilisks in Rathe Mountains. It's the same exact spot where the lizard camp was, the lizard guard, the one where I told you to go back and forth, kind of by the hill giants. This is not the hill giants hill. This is the other hill by the first lizard camp. But this hill just has tons of basilisks on them. And remember, the basilisks do stun, so that's why I was fear kiting them. But worked pretty good. We weren't really looking too long for mobs to kill, because you can see them all over this mountain. They're even to the left there. There's quite a bit to the left. So, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's put it in maybe 2x speed or something. Do. 2x speed. There's one right there. They were always blue. I think they go up to like level 17 or something. So I'd always see them out there while I was killing lizards, but they were too high level. Like I would see yellows and stuff like that. So I was too scared to kill them, and because of the stun and everything, I was too scared to kill them until I was 18, and then I could fear kite them and stuff like that. So especially with Trey there, rogue. Fear kiting with the rogue was fun because he's just backstabbing. I was pretty low on mana a lot of the time, but oops, left that up. But over here, there's a lot of them over here. That's kind of to the left of the hill. I ended up finding out. We set up over here by this, the side of the zone, so we wouldn't get ads. The lizard camp is over here, I think to our right. So just before the first lizard camp's where we set up. So once again, you come in from Firat, you take a left. After you take the left, you do right wall strats. Right before you get to the first lizard camp is where we set up on the wall in this little nook here. And all the basilisks you could want up on the hill, to the left of the hill, all over that hill. There's even lizards out. If you run out of basilisks, there's even like lizard man mystics and stuff that you could maybe pull to. But just fear kiting these over and over and over was pretty fun. They were stunning me, which somebody in the comments was like, don't you have frontal stun immunity? I'm like, I know, what the heck? But I think that's just for like melee stuns. I don't think it's for like spell stuns, but I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, all over this hill and then to the left of the hill. You can pull pretty much as many as you want and just fear kite them. And yeah, I think I got level 19, right? Ding 19. Just killing them over and over and over and over, fear kiting. There's all over the place out there, you see. There's two. You can see two there. If you look at the left over there, there's probably more. Killing one again. Just all over. There's lizards too. You got to watch out, but it's not that big of a deal. Was no danger really. We didn't run into any kind of problems at all. So that'd be next up. Ding 19 off of basilisks in Rathe Mountains. Alright, this is the last camp I'm going to do for this video. This one could take you to 20, and it was the best video that we did for the last like few months or whatever. It was the super secluded AFK EXP camp level 16 to 20. It's the Hermit in Lake Rathe. He's in the bottom left-hand corner. You got to swim quite a while to get to him. So the cool part about that is, the bad part is you got to swim quite a while to get to him. But the good part is it's probably going to be open. And it's a 6-minute spawn. It is a solo, just one mob. So it's a dad camp. It's an AFK camp. You can just sit there. Nothing will attack you. It's super safe, super secluded. And, you can go all the way to 20. You can go from 16 to 20 off it because he's level 15. Here, let me run it. He's level 15, so you can get experience all the way to 20 and starting at 16 or so. And he's really easy. He's a monk. He's got low HP. The only thing that you could even have any kind of trouble with is if he runs and like jumps in the water. But you fight him as far away from the water as you can, and he's probably almost never going to make it to the water. And I have a snare, so I wasn't really worried about it. But just probably talking a lot here. Let's at least see a fight. There he is, Jonah Brucker, the motherfucker. Jonah Brucker, the motherfucker. would be the last one. I could do more, but I think I'm going to save it for the next one. Um, you could ding 20 here for sure because he's still blue. And you would just kill him every 6 minutes. And you could do other things in between. You could come back every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes. Really versatile. And I don't think anybody would ever encroach on your camp or anything like that or try to steal it. Because why? You know, there's some aviac guards pretty close by. And yeah, we'll talk about those in the next set of. These are going to get like little smaller and smaller. They'll probably be the same amount of camps. But like, you know, the first one I did 0 to 13, that was 13 levels. This one I did 13 to 20, that's only 7 levels. You know, as we go, we might get, you know, next time it might be 20 to 25. You know, it could be 25 to 29 after that. And then it's going to get smaller and smaller, like the level ranges. But there'll still be like the same amount of camps on there. So it should be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. You could ding 20 off of Jonah Brucker in Lake Rathe, and that would be my last recommendation. Go run that playlist. Go check them out. Go watch all those videos. I'd really appreciate it. If you guys run up that playlist quite a bit, or any EverQuest videos, you still have like a week left to you know, run them up if you want more videos, basically. But I think the plan right now is to try a whole different game on Sundays. So this is your last Sunday video. But I think you earned an extra stream a month, which will probably be on Thursdays. So watch out for that. So every mother effing Wednesday, like always. Did that all of 2024. I think the only day I missed was Christmas, and I did it the next day. So we did it every mother effing Wednesday in 2024. We're still doing that in 2025, as long as the channel keeps going. Now, I need some help here. You know, throw me some love, and we'll keep the channel going. But I think y'all earned an extra, like, stream a month, an extra video a month, something like that. Probably on Thursday, so you'll have it back-to-back Wednesday and then Thursday, at least 1 week out of the month. But every freaking Wednesday, like always. Your Sunday videos no longer happening after today. But, yeah, look forward to an extra stream or something per month. Unless y'all run it up in the next week. You know, it's still possible. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot to hear good about channel comment below. Just to reiterate one more time, if you're still tuned in, you know, let's go back to the playlist one more time, just so you can see all in one little nutshell here what we did from 13 to 20. One little more. We did right here's the last video. So here we go right here. This was the lizards in Rathe Mountains, right? Lizards in Rathe Mountains. Really good. Then we went to Cazic, doing the broodlings. Right inside of Cazic. Same thing again here. Broodlings inside of Cazic. We're level 14 now. We're doing lizard men outside of Cazic. The little island. The bridge, from the bridge to Cazic, pretty much. Roamers and singles on the pyramids and breaking the pyramids and stuff like that. There's a bouncer walking around that can help you. There's a zone line that can help you. It's pretty cool. Next up was the lizards in Rathe Mountains, but the other camp. You know, you take a left. The lizard guard by the hill giants. After that, we did orcs. For level 15, we're doing orcs. Take a right. Once you get into Rathe Mountains from Firot, you take a right. They're up on the hill. Was pretty good for level 15. And then for level 16, we did the spiders in Upper Guk. Just the front two and the gators. For level 16, we were doing just more spiders, more gators. For level 17, we started doing like all the spiders in Upper Guk. Here again, same thing. We did like 4 videos on those spiders. Jeez, maybe that was the problem. Here was our trio doing all the spiders, plus the frogs in front of the scryer, plus all the gators. It was really fun. Got a name to pop, got the shield off it and everything. I don't think it's on video, but that did happen. Then we got the Southern Row Triangle Experience Dad Camp. EXP Triangle Dad Camp. Ding 18 right there off of those, and Southern Row, the Undead, the Orc Warrior, the Dervish, and then we have Fear-Kiting Basilisks in Rathe Mountains to get level 19, and then we have Jonah Brucker in Lake Rathe to get to level 20. So that's 13 to 20, all on one video. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining helps a lot. Tier, get up on channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.